I just sent him 2 games on accident. 2 random ones on accident. We won both of them.
Hey, look, bro, don't let these niggas score. My bad. If I win, we down to being graded. Yeah, only got to see. All they got to do nothing. I got to see too. Oh.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
So good to be with you again, everybody. The NBA season has now hit its stride. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports. Tonight's broadcast will feature the Miami Heat as they go up against the Phoenix Suns. And guys, for the Suns, the season hasn't started the way they had expected it to and have come up against some very difficult matchups. Still plenty of time, of course, to make adjustments, and tonight's game will be another opportunity to try to build that confidence this team needs.
Ain't none of y'all got.
And guys, still some time left till tip-off. Let's talk scoring. Kenny, how did you look to establish yourself at that end of the floor, and when did you know you were in for a big night?
Well, for me, it was just about getting the basketball in the right areas of the floor, either off the dribble or off the pass. So if I knew if I got to certain areas of the floor, I was going to be able to.
I can't.
6 feet 10 inches. Number 5, Amare Stoudemire.
I got a beat. It's all right.
At small forward, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 20, Justice Winslow.
Now let change. Change cut. Give it a change. The Lions scored that last game. Lions scored that game. Lions scored what's the call? That game we had.
At point guard, at 6 foot 6 inches, number 00.
Nothing goes together like the Heat and Miami as we get ready for an interconference contest here at the American Airlines Arena. Thanks for joining us, everyone. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony.
You know, like you were saying, the trade has the team buzzing. I mean, they're on fire. You can already see it in the warm-up, how loose and confident they look out there.
You know, it also gives players a huge boost knowing that the guys running this team, the owner, the front office, they also are committed to winning. And so that, in and of itself, I believe, gives a player far more confidence to go out there and compete.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. They've got Warren. Booker
I'm on this side. I'm on the side where the old town park at.
And it's Chandler in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Freak. He had 25 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
I got that playmaker.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
And it's Bledsoe off the drive. That's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Freak. He's got 6. Outside Bosch. Pass to Freak. Stolen.
Wow.
3-on-3. Here's Booker. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
Miami's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Freak with it. Now Chandler defending. And it's Winslow that time on the assist by Stoudemire. Winslow's got his first bucket of the night. We're just about 2 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Bledsoe. Here's Chandler. And that one is hammered home.
Yeah, he went for a little extra on that one.
Well, he usually doesn't finish soft, obviously. You know, he can when necessary, sure, but not that time.
Not when you can throw it down like that.
Yes, sir.
That's good. And it's 8 points for Freak.
And early on, they've been nearly perfect from the floor. Just the one miss here on their first 5 attempts. Yeah, clearly he had an established position there.
Yeah, and I like this call because you want the refs in that situation. If there's any doubt, err on the side of giving the benefit of the doubt to the offensive player. That should have been a block, and it was.
Here's Teletovic. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. And stolen by Booker. And oh, here we go. Warren's got it, the fast break chance. Bledsoe kicks to Chandler. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Forget about finesse and agility. This big fella's all about power and force.
Chandler comes with the double team. Stoudemire dishes to Freak. He kicks to Winslow. Good ball movement here by Miami. Freak misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. And that misses. That would have put him up. The Heat with the lead. Bledsoe comes over to help. Dishes it to Wade. On target from 13 feet.
You know, his ability is matched only by his energy, guys. I mean, he's usually in the middle of everything for his team.
And Bledsoe, here we go. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And a really good way to start the game. He's a guy who, if he gets it going early, he's going to give you problems.
Wade passes to Freak. The basket good off the assist from Wade. That's 10 points for Freak.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And Bledsoe, here we go. The Heat leading by 3. Now here's Freak. 10 points for him. And a strong finish with 2 hands.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong and attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
Man, he's having quite the quarter, converting at a really high percentage.
And a new group in for the Heat. Johnson, he's checked in for Stoudemire. A new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, he's checked in for Bosch. Winslow comes in for Johnson. Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And Freak sub. And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, look at who they've got out there. Wade and Dang are the 2 and 3. Winslow is out there with Stoudemire. And it's Freak in at the 1. And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Knicks was just a man on a mission. He ended with 25 points, and he was just about on target from everywhere, hitting from deep as well as sinking his free throws. A bit of a surprise attack for him, as he is usually just regarded as a role player on his team.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was an astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot. No doubt about it.
Dang with the buckets.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no lying in those totals.
Now here's Bledsoe. He's coming off a 22-point game against Boston. And it's a Jensen missing.
They're really getting the work done inside with their rebound.
the defensive backboard has been controlled. They have not allowed a lot of second chances. It's been about one and done for the most part. And I'm not talking about leaving Collins.
Yeah, I know you're not. That's a bunch of good rebounding taking place there, boy.
And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Miami.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
You know, we've seen them bearing their fair share of mid-range jumpers tonight, too. I mean, that's a good start for them.
Catching up on the changes for Phoenix. Chandler comes in for Alexis Ajinça, and Mirza Teletovic subbed in for Tyler Hansbrough. Now Bledsoe after the missed 3 from Luol Deng. Outside Knight. Back to Bledsoe. 5 on the clock. Takes the 3. No good. And it's Miami the other way. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building. And there's no question it was their offense that carried it.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back, and as a result, they eventually pulled away.
Now, Freak. Brandon Knight missing on the 3. Deng kicks to Freak. Got a piece of it.
What?
Are you Miami as it goes out of bounds. The Heat retain possession. The Heat making a switch here. Udrih is checked back in. Shot clock at 5. Here's Freak. And again, it's the Heat missing.
It has not been an easy quarter for him, at least offensively speaking.
Warren kicks to Teletovic. The Suns moving the ball around, and he gets it to go. Teletovic has got his second basket.
Nice pass. He got the ball right into his teammate's shooting pocket. On time and on target.
Freak with it, and it's Knight picking him up. Here's Stoudemire. And Chandler sends it back. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Chandler. A different look for Miami. Wash comes in for Amari Stoudemire. And it's Johnson in for Luol Deng. And a change for the Suns. Booker's checked in. Here's Udrih. There's Freak. No good. And they can't put an end to this drought. Knight dishes to Booker. Chandler trying to free himself up. And Brandon Knight the bucket on the assist by Booker.
What a job he's doing here. I mean, his second quarter has been even better than his first. And that was pretty good.
Here's Freak. Teletovic grabs the board.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game as he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
He feeds it to Knight, lays it up and banks it in. Knight's got 10 points in the quarter.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, they're losing the battle in the paint.
Pass to Freak. There's the dish to Johnson. Hands it from downtown. Johnson's got 7.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
And Booker kicks to Knight. They set the pick.
78.
Booker
I
in the
think I
corner.
got the 78.
A 3-pointer off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
They get it back. Freak. Nice work on the board. It's paying off with the basket. 14 points for him.
Oh, what an ugly start to this quarter. Only 1 of 8 from the field.
Here's Warren. Here's Chandler. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Nope.
And he's just going all out to get the second chance points. Just a terrific finish.
There was no one that was going to prevent MGA from converting that one.
Well, clearly this is the kind of game that could come down to 1 or 2 plays, and he wants to be the guy to make those plays.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
They double him with Freak. And Teletovic kicks to Chandler. And there's the whistle. Foul hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. Joe Johnson picks one up.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
It's clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the...
It's all tied.
Well, Tyson coming...
Here we go now, the start of the third quarter, welcoming you back in a closely contested first half so far. Freak really making a difference here.
Yeah, you know, one of the things about the truly greats of our game is that sometimes you get spoiled because of how consistent they can be. And so far, another big scoring night for him.
And oftentimes when he puts up that many points in the first half, he follows it up with an even better second half. We'll see if that's the case here.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Bledsoe is out there with Booker. Then there's Warren, and it's Chandler, and it's Teletovic in at the power forward. Freak passes to Stoudemire. There's Freak. There's Winslow. Makes it off the glass. Now it's a 4-point Miami lead.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Bledsoe dishes to Teletovic. Here's Booker. Knocks down the three ball. Booker's got his second bucket of the night. Phoenix Suns come into this one following a loss to Boston.
Just not a disciplined performance defensively in that game, guys. A lot of silly fouls hurt them throughout.
I think lack of discipline is the right phrase, Greg. I mean, a lot of silly fouls, and they did that even when they were in foul trouble. Their second half has started quite well. They've been good on 3 of their first 4 attempts.
To the middle. It's tipped. It's going to be out of bounds. The Suns will retain possession.
And a moment now to check out the numbers for Bledsoe. Averaging 13 points per game, 8 assists, and just over 2 steals. And you look at his gaudy steal numbers defensively, he makes his presence felt on every possession.
And you know what I like about him, Greg, is he gets great positions and uses those quick, strong mitts of his to rip the ball out of there.
Now here's Freak, guarded by Bledsoe. Here's Freak. There's a killer two-handed slam.
And Kevin, who says a point guard should look to pass first? I mean, not when you can finish like this fella.
Well, Clark, he wasn't going to give that opportunity up to a teammate.
Well, you know, Kevin, that's one he'll always take himself, and he should. I mean, you can't pass up that kind of opportunity or fun.
No luck.
What the world?
Suns trail by 3. Bledsoe kicks to Teletovic. Stolen by Bosch. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Bledsoe passes to Warren. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Warren's got his first points in this one.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Freak dishes to Winslow. Wade with no one around. Nailed from three-point land. Wade's got 5.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Chandler.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you got to do a better job of fighting over and through that. Talk about being on his game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He has 20 points, and he's knocked down a pair of three-pointers in this game, too.
And maybe it's time for them to set a few more screens for him up top and let him add to that total.
Here's what Miami's going with right now. Johnson, he's checked in for Stoudemire. Bang comes in for Winslow. And it's Dragic in for Dwayne Wade. And then for Phoenix, Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Chandler. Len comes in for Mirza Teletovic. And it's Brandon Knight in for Warren. Here's Freak. The kick out to Dragic. On the wing, Dang. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. And that one's good. Freak.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
That's good, and the Heat lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Knight.
Well, I like the way they're sharing the ball, and Bledsoe right in the middle is spreading it around.
Outside, Dragic. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
To the inside, Ajinça. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. Bledsoe's got his 8th assist here tonight.
Just no resistance inside at all. They are feasting. This is a straight buffet.
It is. It's a big one. And load the plate.
Yeah, exactly. It sure is. Plenty of second opportunities. 8 of their last 10 points from the paint, but the defense still continues to back away and not show any aggression.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Heat. So the new group in for the Heat. Amari Stoudemire, who's checked in for Johnson. Winslow comes in for Luol Deng. Wade, he's checked in for Richardson. And Freak subbed in for Goran Dragic. A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Alexis Ajinça has checked in for Alex Len. Chandler comes in for Charlie Villanueva. Hansbrough's checked in for Booker. Eric Bledsoe is subbed in for Larkin. Freak, he's in at point guard. Chris Bosh is out there with Winslow. And there's Dwayne Wade. And it's Stoudemire in at the 5 down low. That's the group on the floor for Miami. Ajinça with it. Out defended by Freak. Nice open look, but it's no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one, Greg. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
The pump fake kept the D off balance and gave him room. And now a 12-point Heat lead. Guys are looking for a spark.
Oh, the one with the superstar. No, that's a brick. No, that's game.
You better do that. If I guard him, I swear to God, I'm gonna do him there for you. I think Chance got him.
I think I'm guarding him.
Chance got him. Chance, you better let him get past you.
Yeah, I mean, a cold stretch offensively. They desperately need a basket.
And this has been purely a display of offense that we're seeing here today.
And, you know, it's only getting better as both of these teams'
I think I'm going
defenses are
to
starting to show signs of wearing down.
But they recover it.
Multiple possessions have been the story of the game, and even with the big lead, this team continues to be quicker to the ball.
Winslow kicks to Freak. And stolen by Knight. Bledsoe left side. Yes, and Knight with the assist that time. Bledsoe's got it back down to within single digits for Phoenix. Bledsoe comes over to help. Bosh kicks to Wade. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
And the interior D is really...
Get the glass in. Oh, threes, bro. Oh my God, bro. Oh my God, 2K. Michael, you know, so I'm glad. I forgot that he had a glass. Y'all be getting open. My fault. You scored that time, bro. Open eye. Bro, roll hole. Bro, I swear to God, we need to get better at playing defense. That's doing all right this year. Somebody cut, bro.
starting to be exposed here. How many layups have they gotten today?
Here is Bledsoe. They set the pick. Pass to Ajinça. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. And the first one at the line is good. T.J. Warren, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Brandon Knight.
I'm in the corner.
And Ajinça drops them both.
Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Freak with it. Now guarded by Bledsoe. Wade outside. Chandler comes with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. The wide open look here for Bosch. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Not many empty trips for this group. It seems everything's falling for them this half.
The feed now to Bledsoe. 18 feet out. And it's Freak with the rebound. Freak's got his 4th rebound in this one. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And that's an important rebound, especially on a night where the board work has not been their best.
But they're still in this one, fellas. Can they pump it up a notch here in the clutch?
For the 3, and the Heat, another 3.
He has really punished these defenders today. No matter who's been on him, he's been giving them medicine.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the
And the Suns making a change here.
ball movement. Run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Let's throw it down inside.
Heat dancers. Checking in for the Suns.
There's a minute 34 left in the 4th quarter. Bledsoe passes to Teletovic. Such a wide open look. 1:25 left to play in the final quarter. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
Yeah, this is not about charity, folks. That's his 4th giveaway already. He's letting his guard down out there.
And Bledsoe, here we go. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Really just a tremendous day for him. And if you remember, he was just as good in their last game. Really just continuing to increase the lead. This one should be easy for the rest of the way.
Yeah, and you know, Greg, at this late stage, a lead like that has a team really feeling quite good about itself, and deservedly so.
And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for the Heat.
Tonight, they seem committed to the 3-point shot.
That certainly was their main meal, their bread and butter, if you will.
And it'll advance their win total up to 12 on the season.
And I like what they've done here. Made the plays they had to. That's why they'll be going up 1-0 in their season series against the Suns.
And beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back and see this was just a monstrous performance for Freak. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Out to Stoudemire. Wade dishes to Freak. That 3 off the mark. And it's Phoenix's ball. Trailing by 13. They set the screen. Here's Booker. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist. 6 seconds left in the 4th quarter. And Freak throws it down hard.
And they feel good about this win tonight, guys, defending their home court.
I agree. Job well done. They gave these fans exactly what they want.
And so Miami takes this one by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
Well, you know, it makes a big difference. I mean, you never felt like they had any doubt they'd come out on top.
Yes, guys, I'm here with Goran Dragic. And Goran, what a nice show the team put on.
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Many thanks, Kevin. So now we move on to our Jordan player of the game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot, and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
The thing that has to jump out of you is all of those points in the paint. He found every gap in the defense that he could, and he never stopped attacking the basket. If the D was expecting him to just hang out on the perimeter, they were wrong.
I don't know what got into him tonight. Whew. He caught the scoring bug and was just pouring it in the paint.
And that brings us to the end of our broadcast for this evening.